his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a rat out of hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a bear in a message. You're the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you, a cheater, run up there, I'm there in the scene. I feel just like a Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Tesla driver so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. I mean, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a mail. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top too. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm bringing it back. I'm like a John Cook. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. No
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me broke? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me woke? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. I ain't turn the whole wheel to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe with a cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
She don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't feel me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag, we're going to get in the bag.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down. It's Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same. But
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket. They got his man complete. That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Kaepernick to throw on second down.
Oh, come on, man. Damn, you don't man my 10 damn yards almost, yo. What the fuck?
24-yard line.
Man, that was bullshit, man. I ain't never throw the man like that. He wide open, bro. I gotta get that shit back, bro. I don't give a damn. I gotta get that back. That was too promising right there.
Following the interception here, Mariota dancing to his left. Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take.
Man, that was some bullshit, man.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
3rd and long here for Mariota. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hall. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here's the Pro Bowl punter Tress Way on to punt for Washington. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
Damn.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
They're on 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to...
Come on, Clint. Come on, go that high.
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Now Hunt. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20, and down to the 16-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Oh, you Kareem Hunt. We know you've got the power. We know you've got the speed. Now how about that? Show us a little bit of that wiggle in there. How about that one, partner?
Can you imagine trying to tackle that? Yeah, I'll stay up here with you. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll run for it with Hyde. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Carlos Hyde, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Washington 0. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially.
You all right, Claire? You okay?
They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mariota. That one caught by Gibson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now again, right side. Gibson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 43-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Mariota to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't
this
see
damn controller, man.
See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota trying to lay one up deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Damn, I should have threw the fucking ball, man.
It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Huge play by the defense. Not only to force a fumble, obviously, but to return it.
Damn, I should have threw it.
It's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone
Look at the man,
bring
bro.
it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And this will be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Rolling to his right.
Man, fuck, man.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to take over at their own 40.
Motherfucker, man.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down now. It's Gibson, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
3rd and short yardage. Mariota steps away to his left. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Mariota on 1st down. Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Again, it's Mariota. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Well, just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
44-yard attempt.
Give me a block, baby.
And Hopkins' kick is good.
Ah, Cap fucked me 2 times around, man.
Fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go, baby.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Hey, come on, man. Ain't no way in the world this fast motherfucker can't get away from the damn defensive end, bro. I just don't understand this game with that shit, man.
Setting the tone of the drive offensively.
Like, he slows down when he get close to him. That shit crazy.
They'll run with Hunt on second down.
Come on, man.
3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Some bullshit here, man.
Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, this money right here.
So it's third
Hell
and
yeah.
long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it
Oh, fuck me, man.
Fuck!
Fuck.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
Damn, man.
So they elected to
Fuck you, Cap.
Why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
certainly not
Killing my
what they
fucking
wanted
game
there.
with this dude, man.
It's fourth down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Damn. Fucking good block, yo.
For a Washington touchdown.
Damn, Cap killing me, man.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken the lead.
Bitch, man.
Through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Take it to the damn half, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And
Woo! Oh, shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, fuck, yo.
I'm seeing if something pops.
Man, this shit killing me, man.
That could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points.
Fuck out of here, man.
Or they just run the clock down, blow the clock for me.
Damn, bro.
Incomplete. Clock stops
Oh,
with 10
fuck.
seconds left. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's third down.
Man, this shit bullshit right here, man. Straight fucking bullshit.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he cannot avoid the pressure.
Fuck you, Cap. Take your ass to the locker room, Cap.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say, we'll see what happens.
That timeout might cost you, bro. Damn, that timeout might cost you.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Fuck.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 2.
Let's go, baby.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few.
Come on, man. There's no way in the world that dude got back that good D, bro. Damn good D.
Defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These are
Come on, Cap. God, dog, man.
going to take to get back on track.
Fuck, this nigga killing me, man. Cap killing me, yo.
They're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick.
Good D.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Damn good D, man. Fuck this shit, man.
To the 24.
Cap ain't about shit, bro.
So an
Damn, that nigga ain't about shit.
Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Kaepernick. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Fuck.
Talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. He lets it fly for Lockett. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
You can take your little baby butt somewhere.
Out there set ready for this next drive. The Washington
you gonna feel bad when I stop buying these D-books.
Last time for 3. They've got the lead.
Promise you will.
Hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way.
We're going to play that game without that shit.
Teams, run your offense.
Breaking my damn fuck.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Buying time to his left. Pass incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mariota on the keeper, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw, he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
4th down.
Damn, this dude already milking the clock.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout.
You don't take your nap, man. You know you're sleeping.
As they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said does. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's
Man, come on, man. God, dog them.
That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 1st down, a run with Hyde.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And my goodness, another interception.
Damn, man. Fuck this motherfucker. God, dog them.
53-yard line. A little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Is his scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. Mariota now from the 50. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out of bounds. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do.
You know you about to get your food, man.
To get back into the game, they turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Now he dumps this off over the middle. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Oh, God.
Looking to throw again on the second down. Walker, he finds his running back line. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The play fake. Walker going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Man, what the fuck kind of fucking throw is this shit, man?
Turnover there as his guys will get the...
These motherfuckers sorry, bro.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well.
What the fuck,
understanding
man?
where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40.
God damn, man.
How about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Here's Walker on 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Here's Mariota. Got a man, it's Gibson complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their territory. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got it in. Complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks make this a close game again.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
I'm
trying up and through by Myers. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Don't know what I tried, that's all I can tell you.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yes, we're
Now a run with Moss. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. This is going to depend on the spot. It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Yeah, you just seen it.
Maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
That touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do? And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ryan Darby, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick-6 last week. Not a pick-6 here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it right to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
First down, Gibson. And taken down at the 34. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
So a victory here for the Washington football.